scratching your head thinking, I don't understand tactically where he's going with these. You know, they've come out with the win, they've got it in the end, but you're looking going, it was very obvious that they were missing just that control and influence in the middle of the park, and they could have flooded more bodies forward. Having Cancelo as your midfielder, that seemed crazy. Like, he was dropping in there he wasn't going to be that creative spark. He's great on the wings, he's great in putting balls in the box, but yeah, I think they absolutely got away with one there. They were a dominant team, they dominated possession. I think Czechia didn't really offer much at all, but got that goal. We talked about once it's 0-0, they're still in the game. They got a breakaway goal, and they pushed Portugal, even though Portugal should have been a lot better, I think.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be too clever, Martinez, in terms of how he sets up the team. You know, we're seeing kind of Cancelo playing that hybrid role, coming in and playing as an orthodox centre midfielder. Looking at Leao, he plays the central striker, split striker playing on the left wing. This kind of fluidity which you're talking about. Trust me, players, you know, they have freedom to go and express themselves, etc. Look, but I didn't think there was any. That's okay if there's real cohesion in terms of what they're doing, and you're carrying a really attacking threat. And I don't think they did. I wasn't exactly sure what they were trying to do. And as a player, if I'm in a team and things aren't going right, and you're struggling a little bit to create opportunities. For me, then I'd like to drop back to some fixed patterns in terms of your attacking play that you can go back to. Everybody understands, all right, lads, we know what we're doing. Two central strikers up the feet, people join in. Let's give us a bit of width. Let's kind of go back to basics a little bit. I don't think they have that, Portugal, in terms of Martinez, how he sets up the team. So it's all real no balance, cohesion to their play, and that's a real worry.
Is it going to be hard for him to change it now, though, because they won?
No, it shouldn't be, because you can still look at individual performances and think, right, today wasn't good enough, maybe someone else could do a better job. And I think in the game, Ronaldo wasn't the one I think that you would change. I think he looked a threat, he looked dangerous, but the balls in the box were there for him. He looked... Bernardo Silva, maybe he's another player you're looking at going, he wasn't producing today and that wasn't working. And, you know, even as a big name player, he's a big star, it looked he was very reluctant to take him off, whereas it was screaming out for Neto to come on that right side potentially and be an attacking threat and open them up and offer width. So yeah, I'm looking at it going, it just seems so wrong tactically. And with Portugal, what they have at their disposal, you should be able to make in-game changes quicker than what he did and really impact the match.
We spoke about Ronaldo being untouchable in terms of not taking Ronaldo off the pitch. That wasn't needed tonight because he always looked a threat. But I think there's other there. Bruno Fernandes, for me, could have come off. That was a big decision. He wasn't prepared to make. Bernardo Silva, even the two centre-halves for me, Diaz and Pepe, when Inacio comes on, I think you have to sacrifice one of them. He wasn't prepared to do that either. He wasn't big enough to take that decision and take one of them off the pitch. So, yeah, that would be a slight worry for me in terms of going forward, in terms of his kind of the dressing, the respect players have for him in terms of making those kind of big kind of game decisions when it's needed. Now, it hasn't hurt them tonight. They've gone on to win the game, but against the power team, when they came up against the likes of France and to a certain extent Germany, and maybe even England, if they find their top form, they're going to get outpowered. They're going to get outpowered by those bigger, like physically imposing teams. Yeah.